offer my advice about playing a scale, which is, I think, excuse me, can you go to rest position? So I think that one thing that people like about scales is, for the most part, unless you're actually learning a new scale or a specific fingering, that it's something that you do where you don't have to look at the music. And when you don't have to look at the music, it gives us a chance to do some other things that we don't always have the luxury to do. One thing it gives us a chance to do is, warm up our fingers. Another one is to kind of warm up our instrument, right? Your violin's cold right now. It hasn't even been played, right? And it's going to sound better when it's all warmed up. And it gives you a chance to try to be in tune and remind your fingers, that this is my violin, it's not my cereal bowl, And I would say that there's other things you can do when you're doing a scale besides just kind of play it, because I already know that you know how to play this scale, right? So, and you're not going to improve the scale like up to where you're going to play it on stage. So some of the things to think about are, your bowing. So I heard lots of double strings. I heard you maybe need to think about your elevator arm a little bit, because you were actually playing on the D string or the G string when you were on your D and stuff like that, just a couple times, but something to think about when you play the scale again. I'd like you to play it again. Another thing to think about is what else did you notice when you were playing it? What do you need to tell your body to warm up after you did it once? You heard some things that weren't so great. What do you have to tell your body to warm up now after you listen to it? Well, I saw lots of sliding. Remember this that Danielle used to talk about, when the bow went like this, and you're actually really almost on the bridge a bunch of times. And so how did she say to fix that? Eugene said some things about that too, right? Well, one way to fix it is to just actually pay attention to it. Maybe you kind of know how to fix it, so the next time you play it, you could just think about that.
Also to have friction.
Friction, yeah. And then the other thing that I would say is to try to take a deep breath and make sure you're all loosey-goosey and you've got good feet spots, and finally that your nails are clipped, because they're not. I'm going to say goodbye now, and I want you to keep going. I think you're on the way to doing an excellent practice, and I would play the scale again and try to focus on one of the things we talked about just now. Okay? Let's go. I'm taking Rhonda with me. Please, Sammy. Bye, Ella. Go out the front door, okay?
I will.
Don't open the gate yet.
She's not a nice kitty. I should probably turn my ring on. Just in case she calls. This is a photo that my uncle took, and it was on the back of my screen, like the wallpaper. And then when I opened my computer, I just saw it there, and I was just like, "Whoa! I should send this to him." I didn't get to send it to him yet. I meant to play on the string, but I hit the bell, and I'm so sorry. It was just like 4-4, which I probably have time for. Whoa! I flipped right to it. Okay. That's very, 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 very convenient. Da da da. person did not text me or call me. Wait, I have a question. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. My friend, we haven't texted in a while, and then so she said, "You're at my house right now, so you will not get this message in a while." And so I was at her house yesterday because we went to choir together, and she wrote this. I think while I was like using the bathroom, because I had to like use the bathroom and then wash my hands. Except now I have these sanitizing wipes that are out of stock, but we have them. Okay, anyways, ask for Sarah. Hey, Ellie. You watching the birds? I just did that. I don't know. Whoa! Yeah! Oh yeah. Okay. You know how you can just sing like da 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 or something. Oh no, it's that Martian. It's not the Martian. It's a Martian. You know.
Hey, sweetie, what are you up to in the list?
4-7.
Say it again, honey. I never hear you on this phone.
4-7.
4-7? Oh, 4-7. You're already up to 4-7?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I just finished it.
Oh, how wonderful. All right, are you still making the movie or did you pause it?
I'm still making it.
Why don't you play Cave 1 into the movie and then anytime.
Okay, I practically already did page 1.
Wait, I'm sorry. You know, when you go away from the phone, I can't hear you at all.
I
Sorry.
practically played page 1.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, can you play it all the way through like a concert? Because that's what you did yesterday. It was so beautiful.
Sure.
Okay, and then call me, and I'll be ready anytime to go on stage.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Stop wagging your tail. This is like touching it and then it moves away. Something popped up on my computer.